This is SCP Radio Network, coming to you live from Skylab Studios. Up next is the Super Tejano Friday Show with your host, DJ Fluffy.
All right, how's everybody doing? This is your boy, DJ Fluffy, coming to you live from SCP Radio here at the Skylab Studios on the Super Tejano Friday Show. The first show of the year for 2019, and we got two great interviews here tonight. We got the one and only Houston's very own Madeline Hernandez and Miss Carlos from Grupo Negami. They're both in the studio now. They're getting ready for here. They're drinking some tequila and drinking some. Madeline drinks some water. She's not drinking no tequila. But we're here. Like always, before we get started, we want to say thank you to our sponsors. Before we get started, they're the one that pays the bills. So of course, to Mr. George Gonzalez from Party for You, Margarita Machine Rental. He's already in the studio. He's out there in the back getting his water and getting ready to go. But we want to thank him for being a sponsor from day one here at the show. We got Hellraiser and Mango out here today. Yeah, Hellraiser and Mango. We got back there. And of course to Alberto's best Belbon. Miss Alberta, she's always also been with us since day one. If you get in trouble, give her a call, 713-237-8238. She'll get you out of jail in a heartbeat. Just let her know that SCP sent you, and she'll take care of you. And of course, also when you call George, let him know that SCP sent you, and he'll give you the SCP package. You're gonna charge me? You're gonna charge him double? Hijo de su, te digo, you're gonna lose a lot of business if you're gonna charge him double. But give him a call. He got the best mortgages in town. 281-748-0057. You throw some Cazadores tequila in there. And of course, we got to thank Tequila Cazadores, Mr. Ben Price, for also providing tequila here in the studio for our guests to drink while they're having here and enjoying the evening here. And of course, Jaguar Tent and Event Rentals. If you need a tent, tables, chairs, moonwalks, whatever you need for any kind of party, give them a call. 832-244-8249. Once again, let our sponsors know that SCP Radio sent you, and they'll give you a good deal. And of course, we cannot forget Mr. Norberto Gonzalez, our bread man. He's the one that always helps us on anytime we have a benefit. He's always helping us out, donating the bread for us when we do our fundraising and all that. So thank you, Mr. Norberto. And with that being said, like I said, we're going to get started in a few minutes. Want to wish everybody a Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah and all the things, and Happy Valentine's now, because you go to the store now, all you see Valentine's stuff. It's not even Valentine's yet, but you see chocolate candies and balloons and all kind of stuff. And we're not even over January, but first show of the year for us. For me, they had another show. I think Sam J had a show already, but it's good to be back. We've been very busy. 2018 was a very busy year, and 2019 is being busy already. We already got started booking some gigs and doing some weddings and some 15s and some getting ready for fanfare and all that kind of stuff. So we're starting off good this year so far. So, Mr. George, how you been doing? How's your year going? Had to work? Well, we all had to work. We'll see what's happening. We'll see what goes from there. Y'all need to follow this man and see. This man, you can never know. He's a mystery man. We call him the mystery man. He's always around in different places. But if you want to find him, he's always here with us on Fridays. Unless he's working, he's not here. But other than that, you can find him here. And if not, give me a call and I'll tell you where Pimp Daddy George is at. Just follow him on Facebook. All right, well, we're going to play a little bit of music, and then we'll come back with our first interview. Like I said, we got two great interviews tonight. We got Madeline Hernandez, and, of course, we got Mr. Carlos from Grupo Negami here. He's going to be talking about his new single that's coming out, and, of course, he's going to be talking about his 20-year anniversary that he's getting stuff ready for. And we want to thank everybody that's came out here tonight. So we'll be playing some music, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Once again, your boy, the king of the airways, DJ Fluffy, on scpradio.com.
Por a tu lado día tras día. No existen palabras para describir las estrellas que viven en tus ojos, alumbran mi vida y mi corazón. Tu sonrisa que me hace sentir tanto, tanto amor. Por tu amor es porque yo vivo. Por tu amor no quiero estar sin ti. Por tu amor mi todo es para ti. Tú eres mi sueño, preciosa. Por tu amor es porque yo vivo. Por tu amor no quiero estar sin ti. Por tu amor mi todo es para ti. Por tu amor tú eres mi sueño, preciosa. Preciosa. Dicen que a quien pierde sus amores puede con el tiempo regresar. Ese ha sido el peor de los errores, y a marchitas esas flores nunca pueden retoñar. Sabes que te quise y me quisiste, fuiste como un sueño para mí. Yo sentí morir cuando te fuiste, y esa pena que me diste es la que hoy siento por ti. Un dolor y otro dolor forman una misma herida. Me quisiste y te quería, mas los celos y la envidia destrozaron nuestro amor. Y un dolor y otro dolor con el tiempo son hermanos. Si tú y yo nos separamos, no te puedo dar la mano, nada más te digo adiós. Ay, ay. Sabes, este amor ya se acabó. Solo te vida. Me quisiste y te quería, mas los celos y la envidia destrozaron nuestro amor. Y un dolor y otro dolor, con el tiempo son hermanos. Si tú y yo nos separamos, no te puedo dar la mano, nada más te digo adiós. No te puedo dar la mano, nada más te digo adiós.
All right, once again, this is your boy DJ Fluffy, and we're back here on scpradio.com on the Super Tejano Friday show, the first show of the year for my show here. And like I said, we got two great interviews here. We got Miss Madeline Hernandez and of course Mr. Carlos from Grupo Negami in the studio. But right now we're going to start off with Miss Madeline Hernandez. Big round of applause for Madeline, please. But before we keep on going, we got to send our shout outs real quick. People think that I'm not paying attention to them. Let me see, Mr. A ver, Rocio, ¿cómo está Rocio? Mr. Roy Gutierrez, Shorty, George Gonzalez. I know George Gonzalez. Who's that? Jimmy Peters, watching from Shooters. Yeah, Jimmy, you should be working, not on the phone, Jimmy, but that's okay.
We'll see you tomorrow, Jay.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow out there. We'll be tomorrow out there celebrating the CEO's birthday tomorrow at Shooters out there tomorrow. You know, so he'll be turning 45 tomorrow. 39. He's gonna be 39. I was about to hit that 40 mark already. He's gonna be hit already. You know, but now we got Miss Madeline. How you doing, Madeline?
I'm great. I'm so happy to be here right now.
New year, new beginning, new goals and everything, right?
Yes.
Yes. 2018 was a good year for you, right?
Yes, it was.
It was a very good year. Now we're gonna talk a little bit about you were in New York.
Yes.
For New Year's. So how did that go over there? How was it in New York?
New York was really fun. It's always been my dream to go there, and I finally got to go there. So it was really exciting. I really enjoyed it, and we went with the whole family. So it was basically 10 of us. It was my tia, my tios, my grandparents, and then my mom, my dad, and my sister, and my little cousin.
So you took all of Taco Town there.
Everybody came.
Now I know you got some stories because I was actually Madeline's Uber driver to take her to the airport and bring her back, and I heard some stories and some stuff. And Marisa too. She was trying to jump off the bridge or something like that. I don't know about that girl. You know.
Okay, well, one story that Marisa...
Let's get that story out there. Let's get it out there.
Yeah, one story that we kind of got a little frustrated about when we were in New York. We actually went on the Brooklyn Bridge, right? And everybody's taking pictures as they're walking by on the Brooklyn Bridge. And in one of those, literally everybody gets on top of the bridge. And to take a picture, because they're like, oh, this is so cool. If you stand on top of, like, the metal part where the bridge is, like, where it's holding the bridge, they're like, oh, we'll stand up on here and take a picture. So everybody was doing it on the side of, like, Manhattan. But when you cross the bridge to, like, go to Brooklyn, then something happened.
It's a big no-no, huh, on that side.
Yes. Maritza wanted to take a picture on the other side, and I was like, I'm done with pictures. I was like, I'll take it for you. Sure, I'll take it. And I'm there taking it, and I'm like, okay. And as soon as Maritza gets on the railing for, like, the bridge, we're about to take the picture. She's over here posing and everything, and then the police officer just comes and he starts yelling at us. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm those nervous people that, like, I really turn into a little puppy, and if you start yelling at me, I will start crying. So I turn like a little nervous puppy, and I start crying. And even though I'm like 16, I will cry. So Maritza was like so shocked because the police officer literally took the phone away from me, and he started deleting all the pictures that we took on the Brooklyn Bridge. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And Maritza was like, I was gonna post some of those on my Instagram, because she posts a lot of, like, her things for, like, modeling and stuff like that. And the guy literally deleted all of the pictures from the Brooklyn Bridge, and I was like, really? Oh my God, like, all of them? I was like, I know the ones that we were on top of, like, the railing, then yeah, you could delete those, but, like, all of them from the other side too? I was like, no, I didn't say anything in that moment because I was in shock. Maritza was, like, in shock too. And then later she's all like, hold up, I have rights. It's like, I could have told him to not touch my phone. I was like, until afterwards she thought of it.
But she was smart enough. She got her pictures back, right? Yeah, she has some kind of app on there where she was able to recover all her pictures back. She's just, I'm going to post them all on there and show everybody what I was doing.
And then luckily was like, every single, like, all of us, and when we're on the Brooklyn Bridge, it's like, oh, take a picture with my phone. Oh, now with my phone. Oh, now with my phone. So everybody was taking pictures. And I took every single picture that she was taking on her phone, also on my phone. So I also gave her some pictures that were on my phone for that. Yeah.
Cool. So what do we got for 2019? New year, new beginning, new goals, new music. What do we got? What does Madeline got going on for 2019?
One of my goals is to start writing my own music, and, like, for sure start writing my own music. I know I've been kind of, like, slacking off on it, and I've been saying I'm going to write music. I'm going to start writing it. I'm going to sit down and write it. But I'm actually going to want to take out one of my own songs maybe this year. Yeah.
Cool. That's good. And what else we got going on?
So far right now we're still I want to start working soon on another album, but I'm not sure because we're still finishing promoting like this last album, and I just got a new single out right now that I gave to Mr. Mike. Right,
So we're gonna play it.
Yes, it's a cover song from Yuridia. It was like 3 songs in one, and they were all like slow songs, and we decided to change it up and put a little norteño cumbia.
Make it your own style.
Yes.
There you go. All right. Now, how's school going?
It's been going really good right now. Yes.
You've been doing a lot of stuff with your school too, huh?
Yes, I've been really busy. I actually got into another choir now. So now, besides chorale, which is another choir, I got into madrigal, and then now I'm doing solo and ensemble, which is like a part too. So you take extra voice lessons, and you get to go compete and stuff like that. So it's really cool. I've been really busy with that stuff.
Now, where do you find time for all this? Because you're in so many stuff. Where do you find time? I mean, you only got 24 hours in a day. You know, how do you make time for this?
I don't know. I know that my mom's like, why do you get into another choir if you already have so many things? Like from Monday, I have chorale practice. So from like 5 to 7, and we don't get home till like 8:30. And then Tuesday, I have my voice lessons with my regular teacher. And then Wednesday, I have madrigal practice. And then Thursday, I have usually band practice. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is usually performance, or interviews.
Wow.
So when do you do your homework?
That was good.
I try as much as I can to do my homework during like my classes. That way I don't have that much to do when I get home.
Uh-huh.
Or do you like bribe somebody? do it, so let's be honest.
No, but
Where's Marisa? Marisa, you do Madeline's homework.
Where's the manager at?
No,
she has done my homework once. She
Hey,
has.
you're live, remember? That's what you have to do.
She has done my homework once. I told her, you just need to copy down all of this and then do all of this, and that's it. I was like, that's it. You just need to copy down, because usually sometimes we get homework and we have to write notes. We have to write notes and then say, just copy the notes that the teacher gives us. We have to write it by ourselves, like, so the teacher can see that we wrote it too. And I was like, you write it. It's a bunch of notes. And then I was like... So she's done it for me once.
Well, nothing wrong with that. I want to get your stuff done. All right. Well, Mike, you got her new music, right? So which one? Now, what is the name of the song? It's 3 songs you sing in one,
It's
or
3 songs in one.
and and it's a cover, but you made it your own.
Yes, it's a Yuridia Popurrí.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna play it right now, and then we'll see how it sounds, and then we'll come back and we'll finish it out. All right.
Yes.
All right. Give me a second. Okay, he still got to there. All right. Now you say you wanted to work on a new CD. Now you want to do it. Now I asked you last year, and it was supposed to happen, but it hasn't happened yet. That you and Marisa will sing a song together. When is that gonna happen? Marisa?
I don't know now.
She can sing.
She kind of wants to do it, and then she's like, I don't want to do it.
She singing classes. Well, you already know how to sing. What do you think singing class for? You sang last time, remember? We got you. Want me to pull the video out? Yeah, y'all need to get that going. Y'all always hanging around together. You always doing stuff together. So y'all need to get it. Now, Marisa, I got to ask you. I know you drive with your sister. How's she driving for real? Can she drive good? Oh, that look that says it all right there.
Today.
Oh, she's telling a story now. They're gonna get good now.
Now soap opera gets good.
Oh, okay, come on.
Okay.
Spill the beans. Spill the beans.
Of today or last time?
Oh, damn, which one today? Let's go today.
Today.
You got video? We can put it live right now.
I know. Today we were supposed to get home at what time? I think we were supposed to get home like at 7. And because we stayed after school, and we were like, well, it's a break. It's Friday. We were like, it's okay. We're going to stay after school. And our choir was, like, showing a movie. And I was like, you know what? Let's just stay after school, hang out with our friends for a little while. And I was like, I'm going to make it on time. We're going to leave at, like, 6 o'clock. And we have to be there at home at 7. Because there's, like, traffic. And I was like, we got to be there. So I said, we're going to leave at 6. And we're gonna be home at 7.
Yeah, sure. With traffic at 6 o'clock? Sure.
Yeah.
We checked the time, and it's like, what, 6:15?
I think I picked you up like at 6:30.
6:30.
Close to 6:30.
She wouldn't have picked me up if I wouldn't have texted her. I was
Oh,
like,
she was-
Madeline,
she was-
what
she was
time
gonna
are
go
we? No, she forgot. Like, she forgot that we were supposed to go home like at 6. And I was like, Madeline, what time are we leaving? What time are you gonna come pick me up? And she's like, oh, I was kind of distracted. I was watching Friends.
Oh, because I was waiting for her in the car, and I said, well, all my friends left already. And I was like, it's okay. I think she's still with her friends. So I'm going to just stay here, watch a few episodes, because I'm barely watching Friends. and I was like, I'm going to watch a few episodes while I wait on her. And since I got so caught up on the show, I was like, I forgot. And then she texted me, and I was like, oh, man, we gotta leave already. I was like, it's 6:30. So I didn't pick her up till 6:30, and then we got in the car. My mom was like, "Are you on your way?" I was like, "Yeah, we're halfway there. We're halfway there." I was like, "We're halfway there, going 80 miles per hour on the freeway." I was like, "You gotta go."
Hey,
And then passing the police car, we're like, "Ooh, really slow." And then once we pass it,
You know your dad and your mom in the studio, right?
yeah.
You know you're lying.
Man, I hope your insurance don't go up.
Well, I don't crash. It's usually my mom.
Oh, your mom on
No,
the
but I
bus.
can't say anything about
Mike,
my
you
dad,
got that
too.
music ready, Mike, on there. It's getting hot in here. All right, well, we're going to play Madeline's new single. Okay, and what's the name of it, Madeline?
Then it's a Yuridia Popurrí.
All right. Well, here we go on scpradio.com with the king of the airways, DJ Fluffy. Here we go.
Todo comienza muy bien, tú me llamas y contesto que me extrañas y concuerdo que me quieres y te creo. Que si nos vamos a ver y mis planes los cancelo, que si quiero acompañarte, siempre digo, por supuesto. Y luego casi todo es felicidad, hasta que me presentas como amiga, yo me callo mejor, aunque quisiera gritar que no. Que los amigos no se besan en la boca, los amigos no se extrañan todo el día que te enoja, los amigos no se llaman a las 2 de la mañana, los amigos no se deberían dormir en la misma cama, los amigos no tenía muchas ganas de decirte que no. Y pasaste y te vi y pensé que no es para mí, pero te sonreí. Te acercaste, me invitaste, me negué, pero la curiosidad me atrapó y acepté. Con la intención de irme muy despacio a caminar, pero me tropecé con tu forma perfecta de besar. Y entonces pasó lo que no tenía que pasar, y te metiste en mi mente, en mi espacio, en mi cuerpo, ya nada, y nadie te puede sacar. Ya es muy tarde para la tortura, para decirte no. Espérame, no estoy segura. Ya es muy tarde para ser más madura. No quiero nada de ti, solo ven y ayúdame con una duda. Si no me ibas a amar, si no me ibas a amar, ¿para qué me hiciste tuya? ¿Para qué me hiciste tuya? ¿Para qué me hiciste tuya?
All right, once again, this is your boy DJ Fluffy here on SCPRadio.com. That's the newest single, Miss Madeline Hernandez. So, hey, pretty good song. Who picked that song for you?
Thank you. I picked that song. I picked all 3 songs because I really like listening to Yuridia. So I told my mom, let's just change it up a little bit. So
That was pretty good, and I like that you changed it and you made it your own. You know, so that's pretty good. That's a pretty good song. So
Thank
is that
you.
gonna be like your first single for your new CD?
Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully.
Hopefully a new album soon. But
Dad, she wants a new album. Dad,
he's like,
he's
busy on
busy on
Facebook.
Facebook. He didn't want to hear that. Dad, we need a credit card. She wants a new album. All right, well, Ms. Maddie, what other projects you got coming on? What do you got going on?
Right now, I just have a few private events, and then also some school events, like with choir and stuff like that. And also, I have to start getting ready for college. I have to start applying for that.
You should have been doing that already. You're running behind, girl. What are you waiting for?
I'm in 11th grade, and I still have like this whole semester, and I have to start applying and looking for colleges and all that stuff. So we went to when we went to New York, I got to see Julia.
I was about to ask you that you wanted to, that's where you want to go to school there. So did you happen to go by there and check out the school? And
we just passed by there because it was closed for the holidays. So we just like passed by there. We took some pictures. We saw how big it was. It was really really big. But I'm up for the challenge. So I wanna try it.
That means you'll be on your own though.
Yes, I know. My mom was telling me that.
but no Marisa, no nothing, just by yourself.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I think I can.
No,
I
I don't.
think
I don't.
can.
I don't. No,
I think I can.
I don't think you
Well,
can.
maybe you, but I don't know about them.
Oh, Mom's gonna go too. Oh, Mom's gonna
She
go.
said she wants to move with me.
So, y'all planning to move down there now? Dad, y'all want to move to New York? Oh, just mom. Oh, just mommy. Oh, mommy Marisa. That's it. They say Dad can stay home and pay the bills at home, huh?
Now Alex is counting himself in.
Alex
too.
is getting something too. He said, "I want to go too." Well, I guess we're all gonna go there. We'll all go there. Yeah, we'll sleep in the same dorm and everything. We'll make it a big old party over there. We us Mexicans, we know how to fit in one bedroom house. We know how to do it. All right, well, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, Madeline, how can they get a hold of you? Where can they find your music and your merchandise?
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram by Madeline Hernandez, or you can find me on Twitter and Snapchat by Madeline H2002. And also, you can contact my dad, who is my manager. The number is 832-526-2733. And also, you can listen to all my music on Spotify, on YouTube, on iTunes, on Amazon, and Apple Music.
All right. And if somebody wants to buy your merchandise, like your shirts and your stuff, where can they get all that?
Well, right now, you can message me on Facebook because I don't have a website right now. We're trying to work on that right now, but and we're trying to figure out how we're gonna do the new merchandise and stuff like that. So you can just message me on Facebook or on Instagram.
All right.
Hold on. So what happened? I thought Marisa was your manager. She get fired?
No, she's still there.
Marisa takes over when Dad's not there. That's when Marisa comes in.
Yeah.
She pulls out the whip and get in shape, right? Because I heard she's really strict about how you go out there before you go perform and everything.
Oh, yes. Yes. And if I don't do good, she's like,
she'll tell you.
Why did we come? We don't need to come. I'm wasting my time. She's like, I want to go to sleep. Ever since she was little, and we would go to places like at 1 or 2, 12 o'clock in the morning, and we would be like, I'd be performing until like sometimes 12, and she'd be like on the table like, but when I'd perform, like she would see me, and if I didn't do good, she's like, then why did we come? I could have been sleeping at home. I could have been watching TV. And I was like, oh, well, I'm sorry. Like,
all right. Well, thank you, Ms. Madeline, for this great interview. Big round of applause for Ms. Madeline Hernandez.
Thank you. I also wanted to say, wanted to congratulate Mr. DJ Nando, who won an award for the support local music. And also, I also wanted to congratulate Mr. Jimmy, who was one of the nominees.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Mr. Nando was second runner-up. So congratulations to DJ Nando, and of course, Mr. Jimmy also was on there. So they did a good job. So we'll see what happens next year. All right.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're gonna play one of Madeline's video, and then we're gonna take a little commercial break, and we'll come back with Mr. Carlos from Grupo Negami. So stay tuned. All right. Your boy DJ Fluffy here on SCPRadio.com.
Thank you.
Tus manos como aceptan mi cuerpo, el juego de amarnos libres como el viento, las horas que pasamos en la luna comiéndonos a besos. Son tus ojos empapados de lluvia, como aceptan mis labios, secarte las dudas, las noches que he dejado entre mis brazos, tu fuego y tu ternura. Contigo despertar tiene sentido, abrázame amor, te necesito. Durmiendo en mi almohada, los viajes que hacemos por la madrugada, el fuego que prendemos cada noche, uniendo nuestras almas. Contigo despertar tiene sentido, abrázame amor, te necesito. Endulzame el oído, regálame un te quiero, que es mágico contigo, poder tocar el cielo. oído, regálame un te quiero, que es mágico contigo, poder tocar el cielo. Dame la vida, con besos mátame, la miel de tus caricias, imprégname la piel. Me miras, me provocas y te algo a pasar. No sé, pero me encanta tu manera de andar. Sonríes y simulas sin saber qué hacer. Yo sé que si te gusta tú lo sabes bien. Pero la decidida platicar contigo, no me vas a escapar. Me provocas tú, con esa tu sonrisa genial, te provoco yo. Chiquillo, yo te voy a amar. Me provocas tú, quisieran junto a ti caminar. Te provoco yo, es que me vas a escapar. Me miras, me provocas y te algo a pasar. No sé, pero me encanta tu manera de andar. Sonríes y simulas sin saber qué hacer. Yo sé que si te gusta tú lo sabes bien. Pero la decidida platicar contigo, no me vas a escapar. Me provocas tú, con esa tu sonrisa genial, te provoco yo. Chiquillo, yo te voy a amar. Me provocas tú, quisiera junto a ti caminar. Te provoco yo.
Sigue bailando,
Me provocas,
sigue bailando. María,
provocas,
sigue bailando.
provocas.
María, ven
Conmigo a bailar. Chiquilla, me provocas tú, con esa tu sonrisa genial, te provoco yo. Chiquillo, yo te voy a amar. Me provocas tú, quisiera junto a ti caminar. Te provoco yo. Chiquillo, yo te voy a amar. Me provocas tú, con esa tu sonrisa genial, te provoco yo.
once again, your boy DJ Fluffy, and we're back here at the Super Tejano Friday show. The first one for the year, and we just got done with Miss Madeline Hernandez, and now, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mr. Carlos from Grupo Negami in the studio. Big round of applause.
Bravo! Bravo!
No, I told the people to give it, not you.
Oh, sorry.
No, the people are now.
Sorry. Blame it on the alcohol.
On the alcohol, I don't even see you drinking. I see you drinking water.
See, I'm that good. I drink. No one knows. You don't know how many I've drank. You don't know how many tequila bottles I have already hidden in my body, taking them outside. You just don't know. A pizza. I'm just that good, Fluffy. You just don't know.
Hey, you're like a Batman out there. Nobody sees what you're doing.
That's right.
There you go. How you doing, Mr. Carlos? How was your New Year's and your Christmas and all the holidays?
Blessed. Very blessed. I was able to spend quality time with my family, which is the best thing ever. Spent Christmas here in Houston. We spent New Year's Eve partying out somewhere in, I don't even know where we were. I was that drunk. I was not drunk. But we had a good time. We spent quality time with family. So I'm ready to bring in 2019 and ready to hit the ground running 100 miles an hour as always.
Well, before we go to 2019, let's go back a little bit to 2018. Your toy drive was a great success, as always. Tell us a little bit about the toy drive. It was great. It was a great event. I think you reached your goal and you surpassed your goal, and now you're getting ready for the next one. But how was it your toy drive this year?
It was really good. We were very happy with the turnout as always. The number of toys we collected was, again, we surpassed last year's. So every year, somehow or another, we're able to make things happen, and just we're blessed. People are. Already know 10 years running that what we do and how we do it. So we got a large number of toys. The performances, the concert itself was really good. We had a great lineup, great bands performing. We gave out hundreds and hundreds of toys to the campuses, the schools in the Galena Park area. And then for those that didn't see us, we actually, as we do every year, we hit the streets.
Yep.
And we actually hand delivered. To the neighborhoods and the families. So this year we were only able to make 5 stops because we got bombarded. Usually you've been with us, Fluffy, where we stop, we give out, and then we move. And then this year we literally, I think, made 5 stops. On the 5th stop, we could not move because I think everyone called each other. They knew we were there. So we had a traffic jam on every direction.
Wow.
But which was fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it was actually better.
It was
we
good.
Didn't have to move.
Yeah, you had to move. Yeah.
We had a line. We had a line running for. I think we were there for at least an hour and a half.
I've seen the video. You posted a video where you were just standing and cars were lining up on the side of the street. People were coming in, and so that's good. You know, that's good that you were able to do help out the community like you always do, and and I want to say thank you for doing that. And you also helped out one of our friends too that we called you last minute. And you were able to help us out, from toys for some kids that that they needed some toys. And thank you very much for doing that, Carlos.
Well, we appreciate it. I think we've done it from the heart every year, 10 years in a row. And one of my goals, one of my visions was always to expand it. Houston is very large. There's so much need, all over the place. So if we're able to help, for example, your family that was from, I believe, this part of town, or Pasadena. I'm not sure where they were from. I'm happy about that. And one of the good news that I want to share with you guys, because we've done 10 years of this nonprofit event, helping the communities. We are official this year. We got approved, and we will be a nonprofit organization, not Negami, but the toy drive itself. So, sometimes Negami is nonprofit, pretty much.
Negami.org.
Negami.org. Damn it! Don't bring that up. So we got approved by the state of Texas. The nonprofit is not Negami Toy Drive. It's actually inspiring young minds through music, which was something that we had created this back in the Latin Image days a long time ago. For those people that remember Latin Image, we actually did inspiring young minds through music, where we would go to high schools, middle schools mostly. Latin Image would perform. We performed at Milby, Austin, Sam Houston, Davis. We performed everywhere. You remember that? You remember that? Yeah. It was only like 10 years ago or something like that. Not too long ago. So we would actually perform at the high schools. Latin Image would perform. The entire school student body would come in. We would talk about staying in school, saying no to drugs. Back in the day, Kakukuka was part of it as well. We got a lot of attention. Every TV channel was there at every show. Channel 2, Channel 11, Univision, Telemundo. They were all there because it was a really nice thing that we were trying to do and motivate kids. As you know, when at high schools you bring a guest speaker, these kids are going to be on their phones tuned out.
Yeah.
They're not going to pay attention. So our goal was we're going to play some music and make you dance. And in between songs, we're going to preach. We're going to preach to you and say, you've got to stay in school. You've got to be better. Build the community. So that was back then, inspiring young minds through music. So I brought it back, but this time it's going to be as a nonprofit organization. My goal is to continue doing more for the community, whether it's through toys, whether it's through, year-round. There's always a need. If Negami's blessed to have work and we're able to continue performing, I want to be able to give back to the community all over Houston and, if possible, all over the state.
Well, congratulations on that. We were impressed with that for finally getting your paperwork done. And it's not only you that does this. Your family's also involved. Your wife, your kids, and all your fellow musicians that are coming out there. So congratulations to all of them for all the hard work and finally being able to get approved by the state. And now you can do a little bit more stuff and get bigger like you want to get.
That's right. And of course we're gonna ask everyone that's here and everyone that's watching and listening to get involved. So we'll be reaching out to everybody, and we have some sponsors that have made this happen. You guys have always been there to support us, SCP, the SCP family. Cazadores also has done a good job helping us out. And also our friends from Fred House Toyota that have been sponsoring us for 6 years in a row. And we're hoping we can continue building more and more sponsorships, more people to get involved to give back to those people that need us the most.
There you go. Now, we didn't get to go with you this year, the way that scheduling was, but we'll be there for sure next year again. But I gotta tell you, this band you had out there, man, these kids, the Crazy Pandas, or what are the kids? Those kids are awesome, man. They rocked.
Yes, yeah.
I've never heard of them, but are they from the school? Are
No, they're actually they're not from the Galena Park area. They're actually from a different area. I don't even know, honestly, I don't know exactly where they're from. But for those that did not see these kids, they were all elementary kids. I think there were maybe one or two that were middle school, maybe. But they were super awesome. They were playing all this like oldies rock 80s stuff.
It was awesome. They were good. Man. Yeah, it was good. So y'all need to come out to these events. Let me tell you what, the event is free. And when I say free, it's free. All you have to bring in is a toy to come in. You don't have to wrap it. He got Santa Claus helpers there that they're wrapping the gifts for you. You come in, you give them the toy, you come in, and you listen to music. It's a great event. So come out there when he's promoting these and get involved with his program. He also has a kickball game.
A kickball tournament,
Kickball tournament. I think it is growing. Your teams are going on there.
Yes, as a matter of fact, this year we had to actually cancel it because of the weather. So we're actually going to have the kickball tournament on February the 2nd. That money was already raised. We raised close to $2,000 just with the teams that were put together to play kickball. We have some beautiful trophies. Say Negami kickball. So we had to postpone because we had really bad weather that weekend. So on February the 2nd, we're going to have the teams come back, battle it out, and see who's going to take the really pretty Negami trophies home for that weekend. So that money is all raised. It's already done, spent. It's gone. It's in the communities, and hopefully some kids smiled, had a smile on their faces with all these donations that came in.
I think from the video speaks for itself. All the kids were smiling and happy, and it feels so good when you see these kids coming out. Some not even with shoes on, they're coming out in their pajamas and they're running, and you give them that gift in the hand and they're smiling, like they're happy, like that's probably the only gift that they're going to receive, but they're happy. So
one of the shots we got this year, we always look for those special moments. We had given out some toys. And of course, the kids run off. We don't know where they go. So as we loaded up the bus because we have to have a school bus with all the volunteers that come out, a full school bus full of volunteers. And then we loaded up the big U-Haul we had, and we were driving around. And as soon as we turned the corner, the kids were sitting on top of a car with their toy. They had unwrapped their toys, and they were just having a good old time with their toys already, which is it's what it's all about. Yeah. They all turned, waved, smiled, and waved at us. I took a picture, I shed a tear, and then I kept on going. But it was really cool. I just those are the moments that I live for. This is the reason why we do it. Those kids, you never know if they were going to have a gift. It's all about the kids.
Yeah, not just the kids, animals too. Your daughter takes care of the animals.
Oh gosh, my daughter. For those people that know my daughter, 2 years ago she was like, "Dad, it's not fair. All these stray dogs come up. They need a Christmas too." I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" So that year, here goes Dad. going to the store, I bought a big bag of treats, dog treats, so that when the stray dogs came up to us, she would feed them. So she started that. So it's the Negami Toy Drive, Negami Feed the Dogs, apparently.
Hey, they enjoy it too, and nobody gets bit.
And I tell you what, and this year, as people were sending in donations start coming in early. Someone sent a big old bag of treats.
Wow.
And they said, this is for your daughter because we know that is part of what she does. So someone donated a bag of treats. So, yeah, there you have it.
A little bit of everything there.
A little bit of everything.
All right. Well, congratulations on that. Now, let's move to 2019, this 20-year anniversary. You got new music coming out. You got new stuff going on, So, come on. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up to par with 2019. What
2019. You know what? I've been looking forward to 2019 for a long time. I'm very proud of the work that Negami has done. For those that know me on a personal level and go back to 30 years. It's really 30 years for me as a singer, including Latin Image, Imagen Latina, but because Negami is where I am now, this is home. We wanted to make sure that it was a special year for us. 20 years ago, we started, Negami was born with a band that was independent, doing recording on their own, recording practicing out of a building, which we, that's what saw all these songs come to life. 20 years ago, when Negami hit the road running, we would never know. Who would have ever thought that our music was magically going to appear in so many different cities in Mexico without any promotion, without any big money? Us not realizing that our biggest song, Dicen por ahí, was going to still 20 years later be as strong as it is. So we're happy. I know that there's a lot of bands that come and go. There's a lot of bands that musicians come and go, and that's normal. I've been blessed with many musicians that have been part of Negami. It would be nice if they would have been the same guys from 20 years ago, but life is life. I can't believe I just said that. Lisa, where's my wife? Life is life. I'll tell you the story about Life is Life later. There's a story behind Life is Life.
There's always a story behind something, right? There's always a story
behind Life is Life. But bottom line is, Negami was built by a lot of people that have come and gone through this band. Some musicians that lasted a year, some that lasted a month. But bottom line is, every member put a little piece of the puzzle and made this the band that it is now. I couldn't thank every single musician that has been a part of us. And we've had some changes that happened this year. I want to focus on the positive things that happened. Negami has weathered many storms. And gracias a Dios, here we are 20 years later, and I want to go stronger than ever. So we are looking forward to 2019. We have surprises. We're going to be doing a 20-year anniversary tour. We're going to try to hit all the major cities that have supported us, including Houston. One of the surprises that we are bringing back is some of the original musicians that made Negami what it is now. The ones that laid that foundation are coming back, and one of them is here with me. And I was very happy and blessed to been a part of this man's life. At one point or another, we have been through a lot. So there's a lot of things that we're going to talk about tonight, including the big anniversary and the people that are coming back to make this even more of a special year for us.
Cool. Well, why don't you introduce the person right here to your right?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, for those people that know Negami, and if you are a true fan and you've looked up our videos and you've seen the Dicen por ahí videos and the Ella No Sabe videos, the original stuff, this man is on. He still looks the same. That pisses me off. I come over here, white hair, arrugas. This, when you look at him, he looks like the video from 20 years ago. Right. Esteban, what the heck?
Mike, see if you can find one. Mike, see if you can.
Yeah. Dicen por ahí, you see him with his recording behind his back and all that. Yeah,
we'll play in a few minutes.
Yeah, you'll see all that. But I'm very blessed to call this amazing musician a friend. And like family, and I was very glad. I called him and I said, 20-year anniversary is special, and I want you to be a part of it, and I want you to be a part, come back to where it all started, and here we are. And this is the very first interview where he's actually with me. This is happening so fast, so without further ado, this is Esteban Campos right here.
Welcome, Mr. Esteban, welcome.
Glad to be here, and like Carlos said, he called me up and he was like, hey, 20-year anniversary, and Carlos and I, we've had this history even before Naomi.
That's right.
And he's been a big part of my life, and I couldn't miss it for the world, and I appreciate the invite, and glad to be here with you folks. And I know you and I were talking a little while ago.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's surreal, and I'm glad to be here, and I appreciate the invite, and thank you. I look forward to great things to come, and 20 years. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Well, let's take a little commercial break and we'll watch one of you to see if it really does look the same as you said back in the days. And
Don't look at the singer. Okay?
don't look at the singer. We have to compare them. We got two people. We got to compare them.
Well, hang on. Let me suck it in real quick.
All right, go ahead, Mike. We got Dicen por ahí right here, the music video.
My
Here we go.
gosh. Good luck. Let's go.
Soy un tonto porque sigo enamorado de ti. Pierdo el tiempo si te sigo esperando aquí. En este lugar donde vivimos nuestro amor. Soy por ahí, es una lástima que siga aferrado a ti. Tú no vales esta pena que yo sufro por ti, que ya es tiempo que me busque un nuevo amor. Pero les digo yo que nadie me interesa más que tú, que te sigo adorando y que te esperaré, porque yo sé que un día volveré. Y yo creo en ti, por eso sé que un día volverás. Que tarde o temprano, poco a poco yo te voy a olvidar, que llegará alguien que me ofrezca un nuevo amor de verdad, y que mi destino yo no lo puedo cambiar. Pero les digo yo que mi destino solo eres tú, y que es cierto que esto no puedo cambiar, por eso sé que un día volverás. Pero les digo yo que sé que todavía me amas tú, porque me lo juraste y yo creo en ti, por eso sé que un día volverás. Pero les digo yo que nadie me interesa más que tú, que te sigo adorando y que te esperaré, porque yo sé que un día volverás.
All right, and we're back. Big round of applause. ¿Cómo duele? Mike, look for ¿Cómo duele, Mike? ¿Cómo duele? That's what they want to look for that one. All right, well, Yeah, he said there's a video for that one. Como
There's a
duele?
video, yeah. I shot that one at my garage.
In your garage.
No, I'm just
Now we're talking about it's a good video. Now compare from this technology to now, you see the big difference in it.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
You know,
that looked like a
but
VHS. Right there.
You say you got some stories behind that. Madeline has some stories about some cops, and
I
you
know,
got some.
she's talking about it brought back. Remember, where's Madeline now? Okay.
Oh,
She's outside doing homework.
she's doing outside doing homework.
Doing homework. Madeline reminded me because she was talking about how that she got in trouble when this video you guys just saw. We got in trouble every piece of it because we shot it in Houston, in San Diego. We shot it in San Francisco, and in
San Diego.
in El Paso. Did I say El Paso?
El Paso.
Anyway, we shot it in different places. So everywhere we went to record, we didn't have permission. So the video where I was on top of the big old hill, that's in El Paso at the University of Texas, El Paso. So we didn't have permission. We were like, oh, it's okay. We parked. So we went up, and here we are shooting. And next thing you know, all the security cops start coming. We're like, oh, damn it.
Hold on, you forgot the part that when we got to the top, we're all out of breath, and we're like, oh, how
That's
did we
right.
get up here?
How do we get up here? When we actually climbed, you can see where they were trying to build the wall. That's that part right there. See, I climbed the wall to come on that.
So you climbed the wall.
Yeah.
You know, okay.
So we had to shoot quick, and we got out of there before the cops could get to us. So we're like, oh, we're fine. So then we went and we shot the footage at Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco. Here we are. We're walking around. You see us standing, and then you can see Alcatraz in the background. Here comes a cop. Excuse me, y'all cannot be doing any public videos here. We're like, oh no, we're a family. We're a family. We're just shooting video for families. So like, y'all need to move on because we had a professional camera. They're like, yeah, you're shooting. It was this big old camera with a boom mic, yeah, whatever. So yeah, that happened there. And then
Props to Julian.
props to Julian, the producer of that video. We went to downtown Houston. Same thing. We were shooting footage in a big tunnel. So we were actually shooting quick because we're not supposed to be in downtown shooting in the middle of the street there. And then the top of the building is where Esteban had access to. He got us access, but he didn't tell anyone we were going to be up there. At least I don't think he did.
It was on a Saturday.
It was on a Saturday. We're not going to say what building that was.
Yeah, Galleria.
We in the gallery area. We walked up with drums and everything, going up flights of stairs up until the top of the building.
29th floor.
29th floor. So here we were like rebels, man, shooting that video, waiting to get arrested and all that stuff. So it was fun.
Hey, you forgot fired.
Who got fired?
No, I'm saying waiting to get arrested or get
Or
fired.
fired. I'm like, who got fired? Oh my gosh, yeah. So no, yeah, it was fun. We had some really good times shooting some of this stuff and doing some of these performances out of state. It was cool. Good times.
Well, wouldn't it be easy to just ask permission?
Yeah, but
What's the fun in that?
taking the fun out of it. You know, it felt good to be able to sing, like, yeah, put emotion to it and haul ass, get out of here, hurry up, get out of here. So no, it was fun. I think if we asked permission, it probably would have been more red tape. Oh, you got to write a letter to so and so and file for a permit. Forget all that. We're gonna just record.
Wing it.
Oh no, I forgot another part, but there was a different video. There was the Ella No Sabe.
Yeah.
There's another video we did. We shot the video in a really beautiful home. I didn't own a beautiful home. Esteban didn't own a beautiful home. We're like, where are we going to find a beautiful home? We went into a model home. and I know that house is still there. Someone lives in it. We went, all of us, and we started talking to the guy. There was a guy at the bottom, we wanted to show us the house.
Real estate agent.
One of the real estate agents. So we had one of the guys sit there and ask a million questions while the rest of us looked. So if we went upstairs, and we already knew, and we had a girl that was actually doing the part, and we're told, you're going to sit down on that, because it was fully furnished. So she sat down on the couch, and then I'm singing and looking sad and all that stuff. Okay, now move over there. And we were just waiting to make sure that guy was not going to come up and see what we were doing. So we shot that video quick, and then we were out. Thank you for showing us the house. It was beautiful. And if you see that video, it's called Ella No Sabe. It starts with the beautiful home. That's that model home. And that poor guy had no idea we were shooting a video in his model home. So,
And he knows now.
thank you, Poultry Homes. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what builder it was, but
Royce.
yeah, it was Royce.
Hey,
Needless to say, the guy no longer has a job.
Well, I mean, like you're saying, that was the way you did the stuff back then. You know, and you said you had fun.
That's
you
right.
enjoyed it. Y'all had fun. Now you got memories. You ought to go try to go back to the house if it's still there and talk to the owner. And say, hey,
I actually wanted to because it's right there by North Shore area, in that area, and I pass by there all the time. And un día de esos, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go knock on the door and say, sorry about you, but let me show you this video. It's your house. We shot a video in it. Just wanted you to know. I'm like, man, they're gonna think I'm weird. I'm gonna be in the news. Gonna be shot. Be running down the street. So yeah,
20 years. I don't know. Maybe go back and shoot a good video there now.
right.
Same house, same video. Kind of,
There you go.
you know, something
Before and
before and after.
after.
You know?
Before and after. Yeah, la casa está bien tirada.
No, but don't fix it up. Hey, now they got Photoshop. They got Photoshop.
That's true.
20-year anniversary.
CGI.
Your anniversary.
Now, I got to ask you now.
Yes, sir.
Can you still put the accordion behind your back now?
I can do it,
But can you get up?
I can. We'll see.
To be continued.
Till we continue. Because how old were you in that video?
I was
You were
21.
jamming out in that video. You were
21.
21.
Yes, sir.
And you had that accordion behind your back.
So
and
you're what, 51 now?
31.
Yeah.
a flashback.
Oh, you're talking about Latin image. You're talking
Yeah,
about like going
you're,
way
you're,
back.
you're talking about mentors there, I mean, especially Moses. Yeah.
Well, you never know. I've been wanting to do. I'm glad you bring that up. But I've been wanting to. There's just so much that I want to do. I've been wanting to do also a Latin image kind of flashback thing, bring some horns. But I cannot get those guys out of their homes. They don't play those instruments anymore. Really, none of them are playing anymore, except for Jonas, who plays with La Fiebre. All the other guys, the original guys, they're all pretty much
Retired.
They're done with music. So.
Well, since it was brought up, I was lucky to be a part of both sides of Latin image.
He was with Imagen Latina.
Imagen Latina and Negami. So I was one of the few fortunate that got to experience from A to Z. I mean, I got to experience all of it. And like I said, Carlos and I go way back. And it's surreal to see how the music has evolved. From Tejano, you're talking about Little Joe back then, and you have your trumpets, you had your keyboards, everything just going, to what Negami is now, where you have your accordion and your bajo just controlling the music. It's something else, and,
It is.
and it's crazy how he's evolved everything to where people like it. He molds the music to where people like it, and the genres, done the same. So,
I pay everybody to like it.
Yeah.
You play.
The check's in the mail, everybody.
They're asking me, where's my check here? They got people, salud in Monterrey.
Órale.
I know you are very big in Monterrey. They love Negami in
I'm
Monterrey.
big in Houston.
You're big.
He's big everywhere.
I'm pretty much big everywhere I go.
But they love Negami in Monterrey. And I think not just Negami, but I think in general Tejano music is very big in Monterrey, and it's surprising that
Yes.
you figure Monterrey, Norteño, that kind of stuff, but Tejano is very popular back then in Monterrey.
Tejano has a home in Monterrey. That's where it all started for Negami. There's a lot of bands that go down there and make a lot of noise. David Olivares, Chamacos, Hometown Boys, Los Dos Gilbertos. There's a certain thing about Tejano over there, but it's a certain style that hits really big. That's where it all started for us, and then from there it branched out. We started going to San Luis Potosí. We started going to Tamaulipas, Aguascalientes, León, Guanajuato. Who would ever think that our music, Tejano in general, but our music would be known in those states where I just could never imagine it. Right now, our biggest fan base, aside from Monterrey, that is growing a lot is Puebla. We have several Facebooks. One of them's already full. The other one's halfway full, plus the like page. But every person that has been requesting on our secondary page, 9 out of 10 is Puebla. So
Wow.
mucha gente, I know we're sharing this with all of
Yeah,
our
yeah.
pages. So un saludo a toda la gente de Puebla que nos está viendo, gente de San Luis Potosí, Aguascalientes, la gente de Monterrey. Que siempre nos han apoyado, and we're going to go back and do an anniversary tour, hopefully in every one of those locations this year.
And that's what I was going to ask you next. What are the plans for the tour? I know you're talking about 20-year anniversary. You're talking about, when can they expect the tour to start happening and start moving forward?
We are actually working on dates as we speak because we want to make it special. You know, this is something that we're going to celebrate all year. So there may be a chance that we actually go to those cities and not necessarily be the big celebration, the big anniversary. We may make a round. I know we are being summoned in Saltillo and in Monterrey. So we may go one round without it being the big celebration. But we actually want to be very picky and make sure that we're doing everything the right way. So we're looking at Aguascalientes, we're looking at Puebla and Monterrey as the three main places, Saltillo being another. We're trying to seal up some performances in Florida, here in the United States, and we want to do one here at home. You know, this is home to us. We always brag about Monterrey having a big fan base, but this is home. We are Houston proud. So we want to hopefully do something here at home and include you guys and everyone that has been a part of Negami and the success of Negami. So we're hoping to do something big here in Houston and make it our big celebration for Grupo Negami.
There you go. Well, you heard it here, and y'all make sure you tune in. We'll keep you all informed with what's going on with Carlos and Grupo Negami and the 20th anniversary. Now, you got one of I guess it's the new shirt with the new logo. Very beautiful. Who designed the logo?
I did. I sat there and I drew it myself. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm about to say, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
No,
Your wife is giving me look over here like,
she's like, oh my gosh, you're such a liar. We are blessed. There's so many people that that have been part of the Negami life. We get approached by so many different people that are wanting to just be a part of it. This design was made by a young kid that's in college in Tamaulipas. He's from Matamoros.
Wow.
And he reached out in Matamoros, Tamaulipas, and he reached out and he said, I want to work. I want to show you some of my work. So me being who I am, I'm like, you know what? This kid is wanting to put himself through college. I can get many designers to do stuff for us here. But why not give the job and the work to a kid that's putting himself through college? And so we did. He designed this for us, the logo. He did this like in a day or two. I mean, they work. That's the thing too. They work fast. So we have this. We also have. We're going to start releasing some of this logo with in video with all kinds of pretty graphics. That was done by another young man out of Monterrey. So we have people all over the place that are just constantly working and developing ideas. Our merchandise is being done also. We have some really nice mugs, cups with the anniversary logo. So we're just working really hard at trying to make this year special for us. The disappearing mug. I showed that to you. Yes, to George earlier. We do have a mug that it's the magic mug. It's black. It's all black. And it has this logo on it. So once you pour coffee in it, anything hot, it turns white, and then the logo appears.
Wow.
Once you finish your coffee and the cup is cold, it turns black again.
If you get them right now, they're $44.99 a cup, so they're special. If you wait till the day, they're $75.99, okay?
44.
There's not even shipping and handling.
Oh my gosh! So that is a really nice cup, and actually I posted a video of it on my website, and everyone's like, "Where do I want one? I want one." I'm like, "Well, hey, we're not there yet. We're in production."
Well, you see, that's why you shouldn't. As soon as you post them, people want them right away.
No, but it's like I want una gratis.
You start telling them we're taking pre-orders, have payment down.
That's right. Buy one, get one free. Buy one for $30, you get the other one free.
It's free, but you got to pay the shipping and handling.
That's it. You know what? Free, pay shipping and handling is $39.99.
There you go.
There you go. I like that.
For the low price of $39.99.
Now, when can people expect to? Like you said, they're asking now. When can they expect to start having like at least your shirts with the new logo and all that?
I think what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna go on our websites probably this coming week and post what we have available and take pre-orders because a lot of the people that are asking for this are in Mexico. So we are gonna have someone that's going to be taking care of the merchandise in Mexico, so that way the people that want to buy, they don't have to pay in dollars and pay the shipping, which is more expensive. So we will have the merchandise here, and then we will have merchandise available south of the border too. We have to hurry up before they build the damn wall, because then we're
Right.
not going to be able to get the merchandise.
Good stuff out there.
We're going to put merchandise under the tunnels, Donald Trump.
Go to the tunnel.
We have special tunnels where all the merchandise will be sent, magically shipped.
We got our mules.
It'll be Negami tunnels.
That's right.
Full of Negami merchandise.
That's right.
Are you paying attention, Madeline?
Now, what about a work like a 20-year anniversary CD?
We are, that's one thing that in the 20 years I've been doing Negami, the one thing that I do not have is a live CD. I want to do a live CD now. Me wanting and doing it tell different stories, because it's there's a lot to it.
Yes.
So I would like to make that one of my goals this year, especially now that we have some all-star cast members that will be part of the team here, is to do a live DVD, live CD.
Cool.
What I envision, again, I'm going to envision all kinds of stuff. I don't know if it'll happen. I envision us videotaping, recording a piece of every show that we do everywhere, and compiling that onto one, and that way it'll show us performing in different places. That's my goal. If I can make it happen, well, that'll be great. Otherwise, we are going to be working in the studio. As y'all know, Latin Music Work is our home studio that belongs to Peter, our bass player, who has done amazing work. So all the bands, including Mal, anyone that wants to record and get some quality stuff, it's happening at Latin Music Works. You listen to Aquí Me Tienes, our last CD, our last song, and our latest, Todo Se Derrumbó, it all comes out of that studio. And I cannot say more about Peter. The production that's coming out of that studio is super amazing. So having said that, I would like to do, if I don't do the live one, I do want to do one CD, like a tribute 20-year CD where we re-record. I want to re-record Dicen Por Ahí, by the way, Esteban. I want to re-record Dicen Por Ahí. The only unfortunate part, we won't have Ricky's voice. We lost Ricky's voice on the original recording. That's the unfortunate part. We lost the actual track. So we could not salvage that. Otherwise, I would salvage his voice and put it onto the new song. But we would like to re-record the song, and we are going to re-release Dicen Por Ahí in an acoustic version as well.
Wow.
So that's already started. The acoustic Dicen Por Ahí version, we already went in. Eldon, our Eldon Samos, which was the original guitar bajo player, has already gone into the studio and started that. So we've got all kinds of surprises. And a new music video. We actually, we're behind. We should be doing a music video for Aquí Me Tienes, and also for Todo Se Derrumbó. So we're working on that. Worst case scenario, to finally do a real video of Dicen Por Ahí. We have what you saw, but that's not an actual.
That's like a live.
It's like a live kind of thing. But so that's also something that I would like to do for the anniversary this year.
Cool.
So
all right. Well, we got another video there. Now, before we play that video right there, Mr. Carlos, like I said, it's an honor to have you in the studio. It's an honor to be able to work with you and help you as much as you can. And like I said, you can always count on SCP to help you out in anything we can, help you out there.
We appreciate it.
And we look forward to this 20-year anniversary coming up and being part of it too. And with your new band members that you got, some of your original band members coming back. Thanks for coming out and being here with us. And hopefully you enjoyed it. And you're. Like we said, Carlos, you're more than welcome to come back anytime. You can come by yourself. You don't have to bring Carlos.
As long as the margarita machine's on,
right?
As long as the light is on, we're home.
Hey, those are off the chain. Thank you for having me. And real quick, I want to send a shout out to Jasmine and Janessa. Thank you for watching us, and then for all the ITC operators and all my family from Colorado and Texas that are
everybody's watching.
Yeah, it's weird. How did they know? But yeah, hi.
Well, hello.
And any other surprises? Anything else we got?
Well, the other surprise I have is I'm getting married. No, I'm just kidding. I'm already married. I do want to send a shout out to the backbone of this band, the person that keeps me alive and afloat and listens to me, hears me whine, complain, cry, and all that stuff. It's my wife, Lisa, who's with me right now. So I want to say hello to her. And once again, to you guys, SCP, to George, and everyone that has always been there for us, being in a band and being around for 20 years is not easy. Again, I said this earlier with the musicians that come and go, the musicians that leave their mark. Negami would not be here if it wasn't for every single person that has been through here, and I thank them for leaving that piece of the puzzle for Negami. Negami is stronger than ever. 2019, I look forward to great things. To me, the biggest thing is having some of these original members come back and really make this 20-year celebration what it should be. And I couldn't do it without you guys' support. Toda la gente que nos ve por internet, toda la gente que nos apoya, those people that purchase our music through iTunes, CD Baby, Google Play, that listen on the internet. Thank you. That's what keeps us going. That's what lets us record more music. So make sure you purchase your music. Don't download it for free.
Piratería.
No digan no a la piratería.
Exactly.
So help us out. We're going to keep on recording some more music.
You heard it. Now, Lisa, I got to ask you, you got some more cups of these? Because I had like 4 people today ask me about them.
$39.99.
It's free. Just pay the shipping.
Pay the shipping and handling.
Peace out, Marisela. Love you.
All right.
Oh, she's in here. I'm like, wait.
Yeah, I was like, where's
right
she at? Which one is it?
there.
I was like, which one is it? That's Mary Jane. That's not
No, we do have to thank our spouses are the ones that really put up with us. We want to thank them. You know, all of the spouses.
All of them. Like all the musicians, like you were saying, that had a piece to do with it. Their families. Their families had the
It's
same
a sacrifice.
Thing. It's a sacrifice. So
see what
thank
you-
you guys.
you see-
Thank your families. Thank everybody.
You see what you open up?
Yeah.
Now I want to know how many wives you have. You said all of them, so they're asking how many you got.
No, not me.
Oh,
Everybody.
He's talking about
everybody.
the wives of the other.
The
Oh, the other.
And the ones that have husbands, them too. It's all right. There's a couple that have a husband.
and
They're
girlfriend.
just friends. They're just friends with special benefits.
That's right.
No, in the right area.
That's right. Well, wow.
Throw them under the bus. Why not?
We're going to a live video right now. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, we want to thank Carlos for coming out. Thank you for the interview, Carlos. You know, it is your home. You're always welcome to come back anytime you want to, sir. And we look forward to this new year with Negami and
Yes, sir.
big things coming up ahead.
Thank you.
All right. Well,
Thank
we're
you,
going to go to
SCP.
this video. SCP Radio. Here we go.
Óigame, cantinero, sírvamelo de siempre, a sacarme despacio, poquito a poquito, todo este dolor. Sírvame esa bebida, donde todo se olvida, esa que siempre sirve como una anestesia para el corazón. Y perdón, por favor y disculpe usted. Pido que me ayude a olvidar ese amor que se me fue. Porque duele, ay cómo duele. Aceptar que pude haber amado más y por eso ya no está conmigo. Y me duele, ay cómo y seguir solito en el camino. Oiga usted cómo duele.
Cantinero, por favor, dame más de ese licor para olvidar el grande amor que me dio desilusión, decepción, desamor, lo dejó en mi corazón. Dame esa anestesia que calma mi gran dolor, que me da valor para afrontar la triste situación. Pero en verdad me duele la forma en que me dejó. Déjame embriagarme, déjame olvidar las penas, ayúdame a olvidar ese amor que me envenena. Si empiezo a llorar, dame otra copa más, a ver si poco a poquito su amor lo empiezo a sacar. Cantinero, sácame de esta realidad, porque en verdad no la quiero recordar. Cantinero, sácame de esta realidad, porque en verdad no la quiero recordar.
Sírvame esa bebida donde todo se olvida, esa que siempre sirve como una anestesia para el corazón. Y perdón si empiezo a llorar, por favor y disculpe usted. Pido que me ayude a olvidar ese amor que se me fue, porque duele. Ay, cómo duele aceptar que pude haber amado más y por eso ya no está conmigo. Y me duele, ay, cómo duele terminar con un amor tan especial y seguir solito en el camino. Oiga usted, cómo duele.
Mira mi cuerpo cómo se quiebra, mira mis lágrimas cómo no cesan por ti. Todo se derrumbó dentro de mí, dentro de mí. De humo fue tu amor y de papel y de papel. Se queman, mira mis lágrimas como no cesan por ti. Todo se derrumbó dentro de mí, dentro de mí. Hasta mi aliento ya me sabe ayer, me sabe ayer. Mira mi cuerpo cómo se quiebra, mira mis lágrimas cómo no cesan por ti.
tanto amor y de papel. Mira mis sueños cómo se queman, mira mis lágrimas cómo no cesan por ti. Ya no sé si llorar es un delito, si llorarle a una mujer que no merece mi querer, sabiendo que la necesito. Si su amor me vuelvo loco a cada instante, ya no puedo continuar, ya me cansé de jugar, de que te hagas ya no sé si llorar es un delito, si llorarle a una mujer que no merece mi querer, sabiendo que la necesito. Si su amor me vuelvo loco a cada instante, ya no puedo continuar, ya me cansé de jugar, de que te hagas la interesante. Si es delito el conquistarte, que me encadena perpetua, porque yo he de enamorarte. Quiero que seas mi condena. Culpable soy
scpradio.com. Here at the Skylab Studios. All of a sudden, we have an empty house. What happened?
It's after hours. It's time for them to go home. They're old.
Viejitos.
This is the after party.
This is the after party now. But before we keep on going, we have to wish our CEO happy birthday!
Woohoo! Happy birthday!
He turns 49. In 30 minutes, it'll be his birthday. But we want to wish him happy birthday.
Secondly, tomorrow?
I said
And,
tomorrow,
you know,
yes.
and the sad thing is, no one wanted him to have his birthday bash. It's like, wait, you guys. I had to set them straight, you know. It's like, wait. Fluffy had his at Tumbleweeds. Jimmy had his at the doghouse. Let the man have his birthday party.
No, we didn't about not having one, but
They were like, why? Why?
no, not why.
It was Jimmy.
It was why a country club.
Because he wanted to be with his best friend.
He told me he wanted to be with the best DJ. He was going to go with Nando. But he said it was too far, so he settled for Jimmy. We're playing Jimmy. We're
He
playing
had
Jimmy.
to settle.
Well,
Not me. I don't settle.
Yeah, you never settle.
There's a song. Sorry about that. That's actually going to be a new shirt we're going to come out with. SCP, never going to settle.
Happy friend.
Happy and friends. Yeah, there's a long story for that right there, but we'll get that. We'll get that in a few minutes.
I'm working on a special gift, a special bottle of Cazadores.
Well, what?
Hopefully we can find it tomorrow.
You can find it tomorrow? You been looking for it?
No, somebody's supposed to bring it to me. So, we'll see.
Who, for me?
No, for a birthday boy.
Oh, for birthday boy?
Yeah.
He don't drink.
No, I'll give it to Sissy. Open it up and share it. I ain't bringing
Well,
it to look at it.
Speaking of bottles, in Mexico, they have one that's not here in the States.
Which one?
Which was that?
I'm fixing to show you. Yes, it's 32 something.
$32?
Yes,
In Mexico?
in Mexico. Not here. In Mexico.
Is it añejo or blanco? Oh, it's the añejo blanco.
Yes. Yes.
It's not here, yeah. Well, you know what? They have it in Taiwan. They have it in Taiwan. Yeah, I just saw Manny. He's one of the reps, international rep. He was in Taiwan. He posted something in Taiwan. He's got it there.
Well, Epi wants it, and next time we go to Mexico, he's going to go home with a bottle.
No, bring me one. Bring me one.
Yeah, bring me one too.
They don't have it here.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's buy through and let's all split it up.
Well, let's buy a case. We'll find out how much a case, and we'll buy a case.
Oh wow, that's a nice bottle.
Yeah, will they let me cross the border with?
You're allowed to pass one case or no, there's something liquor too. Back in the day, they might have changed. I don't know.
Because I thought my understanding was we can carry 4 bottles apiece.
Yeah, or you can carry one case.
If it's close, it's got to be close. It's got to be close. Yeah.
Ask them when you get there. I know. Before they used to pass a case, it was either case or some bottles. You know.
Okay, because the only thing I see come through the border is cases of beer, but not bottles.
Well, just ask, because I think it has to be the case has to be close.
Well, yeah, they'll be close, but see.
Yeah, I seen it. Well, show's not over. We still got Miss Cece here, but it is funny how everybody just disappeared all of a sudden. You know, and like boom, boom, puff the magic dragon, and but we had a good time. We want to thank Ms. Madeline Hernandez and of course Mr. Carlos from Grupo Negami. Thanks for coming out here and sharing the information, the 20-year anniversary, and all that kind of stuff. And Madeline showing her stories about New York and you know the kind of stuff over there. But now we got Miss Cece here. We can say our proudly SCP Tejano Roots inductee person with us. Congratulations.
That makes it 2 this year, 2 last year. Yeah.
No, we got to work on 2 more next year.
Hey,
He's got a total of 4 on his team that have been inducted.
That's right. So we'll just keep on going as it's going and do what we're doing. But, you know, how does it feel now, Cece, that you actually got it in your hand?
It has not sunk in.
It still hasn't sunk in?
No.
You know, and I was going to tell you that because, you know what? I have not seen you posted a single picture with your award or anything. What's the
I
deal?
have. It's all over Facebook.
I have not seen it. I have not seen it.
Everybody else been posting it and sharing it.
Everybody else has.
Well, everyone's been sending me pictures
Well,
of
yeah,
what
but I'm
they
seeing
took.
from you. I'm seeing from you.
How am I supposed to take a picture of myself?
You're at home with the mirror. You know, y'all girls know how to do that shit.
Take a selfie.
Oh my gosh.
You can put it
I
on
know,
top.
it's heavy, right?
You
Yeah,
can-
it's heavy.
You can put it on top of a desk
Oh,
and
there.
you in front of
Yeah.
it. You know, there you go. You know,
I did take pictures of it.
with you in it.
No, you
You
took
didn't take the
pictures of
pictures.
the award.
Yes,
And
you didn't
Effie
take
took pictures of the award that I posted. It's okay. Evelyn's gonna take pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
When? Next
I
year?
don't know. She called me and told me that she wanted to take pictures with my award. So
She wants to take pictures with your award?
take pictures of me with my award.
Oh, okay.
She wants to do like a mini photo shoot.
Now I seen your daughter. I like your daughter's posting that she put on there. That was so nice.
Yes,
That
I
was so
know
nice.
because teenagers don't care about us. We
It-
don't matter only when they need something.
It was so nice of her to do
Yeah,
that.
I know. We were in Edinburgh, and I saw the post, and I was crying, and Epi's mom goes, "What's wrong with your eyes? What's wrong with your eyes?" And I go, "Oh, my star!" And I showed her the post. It was good.
Well, we were down at the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame inductee ceremony this past weekend. We had a good time. We had
I saw that. I saw that.
But you
we
guys
had-
did an amazing job. I have to say, over and over. Oh my gosh.
I
You
hate
guys
to, I hate to
kicked
say
butt.
it.
Thank you, Michael, for bringing the TV monitors. I mean, you made it top notch.
Well, I hate to say it, and they're probably listening. I'm sorry, guys, but it was actually an SCP event. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is this?
And the pictures, SCP. The posters, SCP.
I had never taken so many pictures. Thank you to Mr. David from Nuestra Música magazine. I think I'm gonna be in the whole magazine this coming month because I mean I was pictures after pictures after pictures, but we want to thank
And then Rose wants to join the team.
Yeah.
Can we rotate the team?
And the Rose wanted to join the team. I mean, you guys did fantastic, and you know, we were able to sponsor.
Hold on. Now you're talking like you're not part of the team.
She was actually she was off.
I was
we gave her off.
off
I gave her off.
Saturday night.
I told her she
It
can't
was-
take day off.
Hey, but
I
you're
did work
still-
with the Patria.
But you're still part of the team.
Oh yeah,
yes,
she's not going nowhere.
yes. I'm still part of the team. I did do an interview because.
Oh, let me tell you what. She did do an interview for me because our CEO was hungry. So we volunteered to go get some food. They have tacos outside. You know, they had good tacos, but they said it was mollejas and tripitas.
And somebody forgot to eat.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to eat, so I was kind of shaking like always, you know. But we were actually lying for an hour and a half. It seemed like an hour to me.
Hold on. What did we do?
Yes. Yes.
I need to bring it up next time we talk about sponsorship. I thought you were supposed to get the VIP treatment.
We did get
Well, we
VIP.
did get VIP treatment, but I'm talking about
But you have to wait an hour for tacos?
You had to go outside because you only had one taco vendor. That was the whole thing. The food was good. It was worth the wait because it was fresh tortillas. The harina and the maíz were making them fresh, you know. But I think they should have more people working instead of just 3 people working at the thing. But yeah, or more vendors. But the food was good. But we had to wait. And at the time, the nominees were coming off the stage, and they were coming to us because the way they set it up with us is, as they're coming off the stage, they come straight to us, and we do the interviews, and then we send them off to the media room. Well, we had gone to go get tacos, and we thought it was going to be quick, and we were waiting in line. If you got a line, you had to go back to the back of the line. So we waited there, and then Cece came by, and then she goes, "Well, here, let me take over." She took over. She did the interview, so you know.
She did good.
Yeah, it was there. But we had a good time over there. We actually enjoyed ourselves. I mean, it was fun. You know, we want to thank the Tejano Roots for letting us be out there and you know and doing our thing. But that's just to go to show still that people say that it cannot be done, and it can be done. You were actually working with other radio stations. Being it, we're working on Being it.
Yes.
We were looking on, and Michael Chodevaya, Miss Dora, a local FM station, radio station was there. We were all working. We were all under the same place, and we were working together. You know, and if people say it can't be done, well, we just showed it again that it can be done. You can work together, and you can be in the same place as other people. You know, that are your colleagues. You know, so that's just to show people that it can be done. It was done. We proved it not just last year, but we proved it again this year that we're all there together and we're working together. You know, and that's what it's about. There's a room for everybody. And that's what the Tejano Roots is also about. That shows that everybody can come together and work, and it was a great event.
It was
the kickoff
amazing.
dance.
Yes.
The kickoff dance was amazing this year. My hats off to the committee because they actually had. I'll be the first to say that it was more organized this year than it was last year. You know, I really did enjoy it this year because it was. They had 2 stages this year. They had where the nominees were being thing. They had another stage for the bands. Where the band was performing, they were getting ready over here. Once the band got done, they could come over here. Then the other band would be getting ready.
There was a process. There was a process. You got off
You know.
stage. You went to do your interviews with the radio stations that they lined up. And, of course, we were the official sponsor, so that was pretty cool.
Yes.
You know, and then you go to the media room, and then there's all the internet stations and different things going on, you know, different newspapers, and you take pictures, you know.
Well, by you saying that, it means that they listened to the input they received from last year.
Yeah.
They did. They did. It was really, and it was decorated beautiful.
Yes,
it was
it was.
very elegant. I was really impressed.
But if y'all have not been to one, y'all need to go. Y'all need to go check it out. It's fun. You never know who's going to show up there. You never know which artist is going to be up there. You know, to me, it was an honor to be able to interview the Palominos. That was one of my biggest. They were they actually the ones that opened up the ceremony, and it was just for me an honor to be able to interview Palominos there. You know,
And Jennifer Peña.
And Jennifer Peña. She
Yeah.
was there.
Yes.
I mean, everybody was talking about is she going to be there? She's not going to come. She's what? And, you know,
Yeah.
she was there with her husband. You know, so it was like you never know who's going to be there. DJ Kane was there. That's another person that's down to earth. People have talked so bad about DJ Kane that he's a stuck up, that he's this. I tell you what, totally different what people say. He's down to earth, willing to take interviews, willing to take pictures, willing to do this and that, sign autographs. You know, it's just, y'all need to come out to one of these events. Y'all need to go support them. They did good on their programs, their T-shirts. They sold out, I would say, within what, an hour?
An hour into, yeah,
They
an
sold
hour
out of all the
yes.
T-shirts and all the books. And that's good because they use that money for the following year. So, you know, people are actually out there supporting it. They're you know, doing their stuff. So it was a good turnout. It was fun. We're ready for next year, and you know, we'll see how it goes. You know, but
well, I'm happy to hear that, being that I was one of the sponsors. I wasn't able to make it, but it feels good to hear all the positive responses.
We were able to pull it off. I mean, it was the three, the divas that were putting the drinks together.
Yeah,
We had
yeah,
an
that's
assembly
true.
line.
It's just to show
It was
that,
cool.
that we have a tight team that we can split up and do different events and still make it happen.
yeah, and it was Blanca, Michelle, and Cece were they were out there preparing the drinks and getting all the cups ready for all the nominees when they come into the meeting room.
So you were going
you know.
crazy, giving those cazadores shots and
Hey,
Patria and
people
Paloma.
were asking for them, and they were serving them. You know, you know.
I'll be there next year, God willing.
Well,
I missed it, but
And then we had Epi, who was taking shots with everyone in the VIP
Hey,
area.
Epi is just a social butterfly. Period. Yeah, I'm gonna
Social
put it out there.
bird. Social bird.
He's
Get
a
it
social
right.
bird, butterfly. He's everything. That boy's there all over the place.
He was working the event. And it
and
was,
he was playing the drums and the bajo sexto and
But you know, but now it was cool that at the kickoff dance, that Lucky Joe actually brought up Epi and recognized Epi and brought up his mom, and they went in and did their what was it, Frijoles
Romanticos kind of back in the
back
day
in the days, you know,
flashback.
when they
And
did
it was
together.
Friday, so it was like perfect.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool.
well,
you know, that they did that.
last year the same thing. He did a tribute to his mom at the kickoff dance.
Yeah. And he I think he played it again this year. But you know, this was at that kickoff that he brought Epi up, and then he brought his mom up. You know, so they did their little reunion. You know, so that was pretty cool. But it was great. We had fun. We enjoyed it. It was fun. You know, a lot of good stuff out there. You know, the CEO kicked ass, making sure everything was working fine, setting up everything up, and you know, screaming at us because we're not doing what he wanted us to do. But you know, you know, that's just the way he is. He looks like that. He looks like a little bulldog, but he's actually a bear inside. He sounds like a little teddy bear inside. You know.
And you provided us with a lot of swag, so that was pretty cool to be able to give it to the committee.
Give the committee out there, you know.
Yes.
So everybody was asking for you, George, too. Believe it or not, people were asking, "Where's George at?" He had to work. He was in Houston.
Oh, trust me, I got some messages during the event.
Yeah, so people were looking for you. You know, but we had fun. We all enjoyed it. You know, the laughs, and then the funny part, people that haven't been to Alice, It's a small. You blink, and you miss it.
There's what, 1, 2 restaurants?
There's one IHOP, one Whataburger, one corner store, a Walmart, and that's it. So at the end of the thing, people are hungry, so you all end up at IHOP. You're back like a reunion at IHOP. We're there, and what table was the loudest table? SCP table, especially with Epi out there. He's like, wow.
Well, just like last year when we left on Sunday, half of the hotel was at IHOP.
Well, that's the way it was this year, and this year
we took the biggest table that was there.
Well, this year everybody that was there was at the Quinta where we were staying at. Everybody was pretty much staying there. I mean, everybody was at the Quinta, But my hats off to the guy. We told the guy that we were there from last year. We reserved our rooms through Expedia or whatever, and it was a little bit higher price. And when we told him that we're there for Tejano Roots, he actually told us, you know what, I'm gonna do something for y'all. They had the Quinta was the only one that had the special were for the Tejano Roots. All the other hotels weren't offered. They were the only ones. So the guy said, you know what, hey, so y'all with that, I'm gonna give you. So he actually gave us the discount, gave us the rate that was there. So thanks to the guys.
Good.
So so I think we told him if we can book already. He said we can start booking for next year already. So but anyway, it was fun to see everybody there and
it was
for
a
breakfast.
lot of fun.
Everybody was
yes.
there at breakfast. They actually kept the breakfast longer, but they closed at 9. I think they kept the breakfast at 11 o'clock. So everybody kept on coming. So I guess they kept on putting food in. There's like a big old meeting there, people talking and laughing.
But the breakfast was like the bomb because they had chorizo and eggs. I mean, they had Mexican food.
Chorizo and
frijoles,
frijoles, burritos, tortillas.
We're at the hotel.
At the hotel, yes, it wasn't your continental breakfast.
They had Mexican food, chorizo and egg and papa, and then frijol. Yes.
I think they had breakfast last year at the hotel.
Yeah, they had breakfast
they
last year.
did.
Yeah, but they had like cereal and
waffles and they are egging your sausage. But this time they stepped it up a notch. It was awesome.
We're gonna make some. They had chorizo and egg there. Like what?
But you know what? I have to say thank you. I gotta send shout outs and thank Trini. Trini came all the way from Dallas to be part of this event.
Trini Gonzalez. She came all the way from Dallas to be with us and hang out with us.
San Antonio.
No, Trini. We're talking about
no,
Trini
from
Gonzalez.
Dallas. Trini.
Trini Gonzalez.
Trini.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and Rose. I mean, they traveled from Dallas
Daisy,
to be
not Rose. Daisy.
Daisy. Well, he calls her Rose.
Oh, he calls her Rose.
He calls her Rose. But they came all the way from Dallas, and then what really got to my heart was Stephanie Lynn. She came in. She got there late, but when she came in the room, she came and gave me a hug. She goes, I know I'm late, but I'm here for you. We're childhood friends. We grew up in this industry since we were kids.
Wow.
And for her to come, and then she did a Facebook video saying, that she came out there to support me. That meant a lot to me because we grew up in this industry. We were together as children, in this industry. And back then it was different. You weren't allowed to go up at the front. You weren't allowed to be seen with a drink. You couldn't socialize. You had to be backstage as a female, as kids,
And not puro cazadores. Take a shot.
And I got to present Ruben on stage with Cazadores.
I saw that. You couldn't even talk. You were so nervous, girl. I thought you were going to drop the bottle. Like,
Mira, George, if you would have known what happened behind the scenes, maybe you understand why. But let's bring it. Now you brought it up. Let's bring why. Let's bring why Cece was nervous. Okay, this girl was a nervous breakdown. We're in our room. Me and Michelle, we're getting dressed to get ready to go over there. We get a phone call from Miss Cece, and all I hear Michelle say, "No, I don't have one." What is she looking for? She's looking for a sewing kit. What the hell does she need a sewing kit for? She got a new dress. She got all this. Well, I don't know what she was doing, but she ripped her dress.
No.
The zipper busted.
The zipper to the dress. Okay, when I tried it on, I put it over my head. Nada. I don't know why I decided to unzip it to get ready. When I put it over my head, nothing happened. So I had Mom try to zip it up, and she didn't want to tell me something was wrong with the dress. And then she goes, Mija. And I'm like, what? And then she was like, the zipper broke. I go, what do you mean the zipper broke? And she's going, what, did you notice? I go, no, because I put it over my head. And so she was trying to fix it. She didn't have her sewing needle. Epi didn't have his sewing kit. We called downstairs. We called everybody and their mama. I'm on Facebook, not on Facebook, but on Google, trying to find the nearest store so I can go exchange my dress. An hour before the event.
An hour before the event. An hour.
I was freaking out. I was freaking out. And then
her necklace broke.
Yes, the necklace broke, so I had to get that super glued. You know, Epi to the rescue. Yes, so.
and then she forgot her chones.
No, I did not forget my chones. I had my chones. Yes, and then I was so nervous. I had a new razor, and I was like shaving my legs and so forth, and I'm bleeding all over the floor. Oh my gosh! And then I didn't care because I wanted my dress, and then I had to negotiate.
And I was like, get this. Now, remember what we said earlier? I'm not gonna settle. Okay. All right. Here's the story with that. This girl has 5 dresses with her. 5 dresses. So when the zipper broke, they're trying to say, hey, well, you know, pick another dress, get this and this and that and this and that. Well, Miss Lady there threw a little temper tantrum. You know, saying, why do I got to settle? I always settle for everything. I'm not going to settle. This is my day, and I'm not going to settle. This is the dress I'm going to wear, and I'm going to wear this, and I ain't going to settle. So Epi said, well, shit, that's the new name. I'm not going to settle. You know? So that's where that comes from, because she said she wasn't going to settle, and she got to wear her dress she was, but she had 100 safety pins behind her, and gold safety pins to get to that.
Because my zipper was golden just in case, but I didn't have to use
How
them.
many shots of tequila did you have before then?
I didn't have no shot of tequila.
Well,
I had
let me tell you what.
And then that was a joke that was told.
But let me tell you, I think she did have. I think she drank the palomas, because when we got to the event, the jug was halfway empty. The jug was halfway empty.
And I put like 3 bottles of Cazadores on the.
We had 3. We had 3 containers. 3
Well,
gallons
2 of them
of
were
each,
halfway
so
empty.
that's 9.
2 of them were
9
halfway
gallons.
empty. That tells you right there.
No. But, you know, I got the best part of the picture because you took a picture with Cazadores. She had palomas.
And
No,
you had-
she had
and you-
zapati,
and you had
and
the
I
cup.
was drinking the palomas.
So
I
that's so
won.
we're gonna make a new shirt. We're gonna get to CC. It's gonna say Mary Jane on it. You know, probably more like this. And then when back, we're gonna put a bunch of gold safety pins. And the word "not gonna settle." Tight. So that's gonna be her new shirt. We're gonna change her name to "Not Gonna Settle."
Because I got the dress to go with the necklace that was bought for me.
But hey, like Epi said, Epi already got a new song. He sang it there at IHOP. He made it right on the spot. He was singing the song. So
A cumbia.
get ready for cumbia to come out pretty soon. I'm not gonna settle.
But you have to say it's memorable, and we're always going to live up to this, right?
Yeah,
we're going to laugh.
every year we have a good time.
We had a blast.
It was fun. So you know, but congratulations again, CC, and you know,
I'm proud of my team.
well deserved award. You know, and you know, that's just the first one for 2019. Many more to come.
Yes,
You know.
but you know, it goes to show, even in my speech, I messed that one up, but I have a speech written.
You did good.
You know, so it's just like I left out a few people, but I did put you guys on my Facebook
Yeah,
page.
you forgot me.
I was like so nervous. It's okay because I said Epi and friends and not Epi Martinez and the family. You know? I was just like so nervous, and I forgot Tony Jamarillo. You know, he's the only one that gave me my shot at Kakuuka, sending me on secret assignments to be the first one to get albums, because back then it was albums, not CDs. It was nerve wracking.
It was fun. We had a good time. Now getting ready for our next events and getting stuff ready and all that stuff, you know. So we're busy year. We started off good this year, and it's can hopefully continue, and then we'll be busy for the rest of the year.
Yes,
you know.
You will. We got a lot of projects coming up.
All right. Well, we're gonna sign off. We want to thank everyone for joining in. We want to thank Mr. Carlos from Negami coming in, Ms. Madeline Hernandez for coming in. George, thanks for coming back in. You know, we miss you.
We missed you, man.
I've been busy. Trust me, I've been busy.
We know you're busy. We know you got a lot of stuff going on. You know, taking care of mom and all that kind of stuff.
No, I've been busy. Business wise, I got a.
He's had a lot of events.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of events that he's sponsored.
Actually, I have events scheduled already for this year, so it's going to be a much busier year. Different concentration, different directions. So.
And the way to the rodeo next month. He's going to be. We're not even going to see him.
We have we have 2 of our team members playing at the Houston Rodeo.
Can't say it.
No, can't say.
No, can't say it.
Can't say.
We
Can't say.
Out the air.
No, we have 2 team members, and we'll leave it at that. It's not official yet, but they're playing.
All right. Well, once again, we'll thank everybody else. CC, congratulations one more time.
Thank you.
Thanks to everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you on next.
Let me send a shout out to La Señora Esmeralda Gonzalez
No, we wouldn't be busy doing all that stuff.
de Rio Bravo, Tamaulipas. She's listening. We'll see you soon.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all later, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Once again, your boy DJ Fluffy, the king of the airways, along with CC, George, the boss lady, Light Jackie Mike, Mickey D, and Faithy. We'll see y'all next time.
This is your boy, Light Jockey Mike, and I just wanted to thank you for supporting SCP Radio. That's the end of our show, but please be sure to check us out on SpaceCadetPro.com, where you will be able to watch our videos, find and like all of our social media accounts, and chat with us. While you are there, click on the radio tab, where you will be able to see the show schedule and all of the different ways to reach us. You can also listen to us from there if you are on a PC or laptop. Thanks again, and remember, we are the future in entertainment.